Alright, we got a new dragon species.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it comes out at night, and it's terrifying. I say we call it Smidvarg.
What?
Next vlog for Race to the Edge is called When Darkness Falls.
Haha, called it.
Yeah. Was that a TV series, though?
What?
When Darkness Falls?
No, that was a movie.
It was a movie?
A horror movie.
Ah.
A really bad one.
Oh. I might have to see it.
It was 2005.
Really? Okay. Well, there's certainly some horror elements in this episode. And it's another episode that's kind of more focused on Tough Nut, really.
Yeah, but hey, any attention the twins get, I don't complain because they tend to be the best episodes.
Yeah, they do.
Like, seriously, like, the eel effect.
There wasn't much focus on him, but they just had the best comedy, actually.
They do. Like, most of the comedy is really dark. Really dark, I do mean that. Like, their first reaction to designing an outpost. Okay, first off, the gang's sort of torn up.
They're still finding an island. One is apparently populated with a lot of boars. Another has whispering deaths on it.
But especially those dots.
Those aren't dots. Those are whispering death holes.
And then, oh my god, they were running off the edge of a cliff, the whole gang.
Oh,
they jump off. So, 1 lands on the dragon, 2 lands on the dragon, 3 lands on the dragon, and then here's...
Fish legs. That's...
Screaming goat!
Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
That would never get old, Honeyscapes Alvin. Screaming goat at him!
So they eventually find another island that looks very good, but Tough Nut thinks that it's too perfect.
Well, he was trying to be onto something.
He was. But, he failed miserably. But when he fails big.
He feels spectacular.
I know. Like something is wrong with that island. Something! And that's how it is. That's how it works. God. This is another good episode. We have not run into a bad episode yet, and I really hope that doesn't come back to bite me.
I know. But okay, so the gang finds the island they want now. Mm-hmm. And they have a problem. Snout Out wants an ass. We can tell why, because he's a narcissist. Or narcissist.
What's his battle cry? Snot loud!
Oi, oi, oi! Yeah. So, okay, and, Fish Legs wants a Zen garden.
Let's see, Astrid wants, like...
a practice. Like, pretty much a defense hole.
Yes, a defense post, really. Snot Loud just wants anything with an S. But the twins, they want a boar pit.
And then the best reaction of the whole thing. Why do you want a boar pit? And then Tough Nut of all things.
well, you need some entertainment, don't you?
Okay, here's his picture of a reaction. It can't be replicated.
This is Astrid's reaction. This is a face that says, "I can't believe I'm friends with these guys."
Yeah, I would make that face too.
So they may camp for the night because then the next day they're going to, show what they want for the design for their outpost. And Tough Nut wakes up in the middle of the night and hears, a scary noise.
Ooh.
And, like in every horror cliche, you go towards it!
Seriously, would you do that or would you go the other direction?
Well, let's see. My curiosity would go, what was that noise? But then after a few steps, I'd probably go, oh, wait. People die whenever they go towards the strange noise. I'm going away!
But, so he goes after the strange noise, only to find...
a chicken!
Why? Well, sure, okay, first off, It's only that chicken. Seriously, there's no other chickens on that island.
I guess.
What is it? How did that chicken get there?
I don't know. Can they fly? I think well, it is it's probably a free range chicken. They didn't have cooped up chickens.
Yeah, but I have to question, where did that chicken come from?
I don't know.
This is Netflix. You're doing some very weird stuff for season 3 because you're giving us questions with no answers.
I don't think it's the Netflix. It's the writers, really.
Okay.
Netflix is just backing them.
Well, I'm not going to complain, but...
True.
Yeah, writers! Stop doing this! It's distracting!
Right. But then he hears another spooky noise, and it's like a giant dragon! But, but actually they find out it's actually a bunch of little dragons to form one big dragon, which, actually does happen in nature. I think fish do that.
Schools of fish.
Schools of fish, yeah, they do that. They kind of huddle into a group. Although, I don't know.
It's more or less because predators can pick them up easier one by one than they can when they're grouped.
Yeah, it's not so much really... It's not like the fish in Finding Nemo.
Oh, hell
no. No, but it does happen in nature. Dragons will group together, and they're all led by a leader, by the alpha of the species, which is just all white. Kind of all albino.
Yeah. So, notice that... Frick, this whole entire day we've been talking about alphas, and Jurassic World, and that's just gonna get old.
Mm-hmm.
But, so, at first, everyone thinks Tough Nut is the boy who cried wolf.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta love that story.
So the following morning, Hiccup tries to keep the peace by just having, okay, you design your own places, and then we'll just vote on them. And it seems to work, only shit hits the fan again.
Yeah, well, Snoutlout starts a bigger fight with Fish Legs. He's like, I want that rock!
You want this rock? Go get it!
Oh, by the way, Meatloaf eats that rock and spits out lava. There's your rock.
And then Astrid, for some reason, gets into the bickering.
Yeah.
And Hiccup actually... And Hiccup decides that, the twins are the lesser of two evils. I might as well just go with them. Oh yeah, we find out their last names. It's Thorsten.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they decided to do the Thorsten Challenge.
We don't know what it is, and we don't know what's at stake. Until the very end, but we'll get to that when we get there.
Yeah.
And so they find the thousands of little dragons. They capture the leader and they bring it back.
And Hiccup makes a smart retort. This is good. I have a bad feeling about this. I just know it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it only to and let's see. I think I'm blacking out for a little bit. Why did they go flying again? Oh yeah, they hear strange noise.
Yeah. All the other little dragons are getting picked off for lunch.
By Changewings.
Oof. Mm-hmm. I hate those dragons now. They're just terrifying.
Yeah, it turns out that because the leader, holds them all into a group and they make, a giant version of themselves, they're now being picked. They have nowhere to go. They're all split up. They're being picked off one by one.
Mm-hmm.
So Hiccup flies back. We do get some nice dragon battle scenes and aerial shots.
Oh yeah, and oh my god, Rough Nut and Tough Nut took a level in freaking battle-assery.
Battle-assery?
No, battle mastery.
Battle mastery, okay.
That might have came out wrong.
Yeah, battle mastery. They got smarter.
Yes. Seriously,
they picked out the leader right from the get-go.
And plus, the angle of the shot of the gas coming in and being lit on fire, that's kind of cool, because most part of season 1 and 2, we just saw a frontal view of them just...
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing this out of shot of the gas and the lighting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so they bring back the leader... they bring back the leader, and they form the giant looking dragon, and it scares off the Changewings, and now everything's fine. And so the episode ends with them deciding to incorporate all their designs into the outpost, which they're now calling Dragon's Edge, which now gives more meaning to the subtitle Race to the Edge.
Yep. And before we forget, we've been delaying this for 3 episodes. The opening.
Oh, the opening. Yeah, I like the opening. It's actually the teaser trailer that came out in spring, for the 3rd season, and I thought it was impressive. We saw all the dragon riders and their dragons. They look older, and we see the plot device, the MacGuffin that that starts this whole thing on the journey, and then we get a wide shot of the island. I actually thought that was Burke, and no, that's their outpost.
And that is one hell of an outpost.
It is. Pretty good, actually. I really thought it was another part of Burke that we haven't seen.
Yeah. But so they just started construction.
Yeah, they just started construction. Oh yeah, and they're using the Night Terrors. They're called the Night Terror. They're called Night Terrors now. Honestly, better than Typhomerang, really.
No, I'm just thinking of Tough Nuts' name.
Smidvark and the gang.
What a name.
I know. So yeah, they're gonna be using the terrors as kind of like sentries, to use them with the outpost. And kind of one of the more touching moments is that the leader uses the dragons to make a shape into Toothless.
That was just...
And just
It felt like a movie material right here. It felt like... Yeah, that could have been... It's like... the moment you see a TV series that, that's like movie material.
How so? I mean, just...
The awe and wonderment.
The awe and... Okay, yeah.
And I was like... And you see Toothless's face.
Just the animation that goes into how happy he is to see that.
And he's just cocking his head. And he's just like... I'm like... Ah...
It's really great. I liked When Darkness Falls. I really liked this episode. I don't want to say it's one of the best though, but it's definitely not one of the worst.
No, honestly,
it furthered the story along. We found out a little bit more about the twins.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And what's the Thorsten challenge? If either of them loses, then they have to swap clothes.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah. Though, there's one quote that we had to rewind because we needed subtitles to read this. Because, what was it, yak?
No, I thought it was one of the...
Yak dung.
Yak dung. Oh, yes. When yak dung boiled into an iced tea, it's quite aromatic. For one, that is kind of out of character for Tough Nut to say, especially in that way.
2...
I don't know if there is a 2. 2, why would you put yak dung in tea? What the fuck is you thinking? I sometimes wonder who writes TJ Tough Nut's lines. Who writes TJ Miller's lines? Does he write them himself? Do the people write? I want to know who to be impressed by.
I wonder if this TJ's ad-libs half of it.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, he does improv. I mean, a lot of the dialogue in the first movie, especially between Jonah Hill, Kristen Wiig, and TJ Miller, was improv. Was improv because they know how to work off each other.
But that's really impressive.
I know.
Frick, he makes the show more enjoyable.
More enjoyable than it already is.
Yes. I mean, seriously, half the comedy just comes from twins.
I know.
And all their shenanigans.
Shenanigans?
But, so, everyone's happy. Everything's back to normal. We have a happy Toothless.
Mm-hmm. And we now have the outpost. Can't wait to see when it's finished, and really can't wait to get to more exploring.
Exactly. I want to see more dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the snap trap. Or is it Snackleback?
Snap Trapper.
Snap Trapper.
4 heads, and it's like a Venus flytrap.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So, yep, I got nothing left for this.
I got nothing left for it either.
Nothing but praise for this episode.
In fact, I hope it keeps going on this good pace of good episode after good episode.
I don't want to get my hopes up.
I know, but you can always hope.
I know. So yeah, Darkness Falls, pretty good episode. Good on the comedy, good on the dragons, and again the animation. I think it's kind of a moot point to praise the animation because
it's nothing new.
No,
nothing new yet.
Not yet. Camera angles are great.
Yeah,
aerial battles. This is a good episode, so we're just going to end it right here, because really all we're doing is just stalling for time.
Yes.
Alright, so we will see you next time.
On Yu Yu Hakusho.